Hello guys, this is Brian here with the update video. Today is January the 11th, 2018, and here is some updates. Monday, I received a phone call from the neurologist's office let me know that they submitted the paperwork for the second treatment for the chronic migraine, for Botox for chronic migraine. And she said, do you want to go ahead and order the stuff and come in and have the procedure done? I said, sure, why not? They called me today and let me know the shipment came in and they can fit me in tomorrow at 9 o'clock, kind of early in the morning, because it's supposed to be like in the 20s tomorrow. And I was kind of worried about the co-insurance, what my portion would have been or will be, and I was talking to the lady who called me, and she said, Botox changed their program on that. Because used to, you would have gotten or received a Visa card. But the only downside to that is you only had to use it at like a pharmacy, doctor's office, a hospital, or any healthcare facility. So basically, they're kind of entrapping you to use it continually at the doctor's office, basically, or at a pharmacy. But this time around, because I signed up for it just now, is they will send you a refund check after you submit your information from the insurance company, what your co-insurance is or deductible copay, up to $400. So that's pretty good. So my treatment cost will be completely covered. Had to pay them out, I had to pay the doctor's office out first. Then the Botox people will send a refund check. And I will post a link on Botox's website if you suffer from chronic migraine, where you can sign up for that. They also have other medical conditions that they treat as well for Botox. So I'm having the Botox done tomorrow. Kind of wanting to do it in the afternoon, but it is what it is, I guess. And other than that, I'm doing okay. My hand, it's the elbow and hand is still sore. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's still sore. I had to think about having the left done. We briefly talked about it on my last post-op visit. He said just don't do it in the middle of summertime, because that's when because what they do before they put the cast on, it's like a cotton material, then it gets the cast, and then it gets all wrapped up, and that will itch. Thank God it didn't itch. It itched like once or twice, maybe. Other than that, it didn't itch really bad, thank God. And I do have a follow-up with him in February to make sure everything is healing okay. So I don't know. I have to think about it. Should I just go ahead and tell him go ahead and do my left sometime in February, March, or April, or towards the end of the year? He said it needs to be taken care of individually. It's not something that needs to be done urgently. So that's something that needs to be dealt with individually. I received a letter from my pain management doctor telling me that they're no longer coming to my town, or the next town over actually, which is 4.5 miles down the road. So he's just mainly going to stay at his Frisco office in Frisco, which is 40 some miles away, one way. So that's pretty far. And I don't want to give up. I don't want to switch doctors, because I really do like him. Now, what I did is I did look on Blue Cross's provider deal and checked out 2 other pain management doctors that are around me. Both of them had somewhat bad reviews. A lot of people say it's hard to get in, takes extremely long time to schedule procedures. Um, like these people say, like the primary care doctor or the referring physician keeps faxing medical records, and this offices keep claiming they never get that, and crap like that. Just real bad reviews online. So, well, I might as well just go ahead and keep my keep my pain management doctor. It's worth driving a little bit to have better a better experience than somebody who, you have some bad Google reviews, and things like that. I do have to go eventually to the spine doctor if I can ever get around going to that, because he's also in Frisco. He also closed up his office here. Um, Now, the spine doctor had his own office here, but the pain management doctor was using another doctor's office. That did like one afternoon per week, or excuse me, one morning per week. Um, but the actual spine doctor, he had two other physicians, and they actually had an office here. But I guess they cost too much money to come out here, I guess. Gotta think about my neck, see what they want to do about my neck. But that could be put back in the back burner. It is almost time to have another steroid injection sometime later this month, early next month. My neck's doing okay. Hopefully it does okay a little bit more with the Botox. Now, the Botox just paralyzes the head muscles in the neck a little tiny bit. But they do, they continue to tell me you still can have neck pain. The Botox is not designed to make the neck pain go away for the bulging disc, just the migraine headache part of it. Let's see what else. I went to the dentist yesterday. Had my permanent crown put on. It came in and had it put on, and when I got home, I kind of noticed, well, it don't fit right, or it wasn't even. It was a little bit bothering me. Um, when I bite down, it was not even along with the rest of the teeth on my left side of my mouth, just minute. And plus, it didn't fit my night guard. This is why we're at night time. Let me show you. This is why we're at night time. You can still see little green. That's with the stuff they used this afternoon to adjust it. They put the green stuff in my teeth and mark it on that where they can adjust it with a drill. So I went to the dentist this afternoon. I was just there less than 15 minutes. No big deal. Had me bite on that carbon paper that makes markings on your teeth, and she adjusted it, and perfectly fine. And they adjusted the night guard. I really noticed it when I was eating. I was biting down hard on that crown when I was eating. But other than that, doing okay. Now, get this. Anytime I have a filling done, I always have to go back to have it adjusted. Because, they numb up your mouth. So really when you go like this and grind around in your mouth with that carbon paper, and the dentist asks, does it fit okay? You're not biting down hard on it. You really can't really tell when your mouth is numbed up. but other than that, doing okay. Um, so I have some product reviews, waiting to get them done. Probably might do something tomorrow afternoon, maybe if I feel up to it. Maybe Saturday do some product reviews. Um, let's see what else has been going on around here. That's pretty much it. Best I could think of what's been going on with me. Oh, I'll go back to work on the 22nd. I thought I would have gone back to work this week, but I looked at the short-term disability paperwork, and the doctor put the 23rd, which is okay. I guess they give you more time to heal because I still have I mean, like for instance, picking up a half of a gallon of milk. That's hard. Um, in my shoulder and my muscles are extremely sore still. Um, so much sometimes I just take a muscle relaxer and Tramadol. Um, haven't took any Vicodin. I'm off of that. Um, now the incisions, they can bother me. Like for instance, if I put my elbow on the table like this, it kind of starts to bother me. Because there's an incision still there. It's going to be like that for a pretty long time. The doctor said just to be careful opening heavy doors, things like that, and carrying heavy things. Avoid that still. Because you don't want to tear the incision on your palm. Because those can tear easy, he said. So just be careful. I guess that's it. So I will talk to you later, and just keep an eye out for product reviews and some other updates. Tomorrow I will try to get a picture of the Botox injection, the syringes. Somebody asked me if I can do that. I don't know how comfortable the doctor's office will feel about that. Obviously, I have to ask them. Because I remember that it was 21 injections, but not 21 different syringes. So I don't know if they used a couple different syringes. You know what I'm saying? They have drawn up in the syringes already, and kind of, because I remember there was 4 or 5 at the very most. I could be wrong because I was on a pain pill. I will try to take a picture if I'm able to. Talk to y'all later.